And we're back with another episode of Sips, Riffs, and Flix, and this is your co-host, Brandon.
And Kevin.
So today, we're going to try something that Kevin, shocker, has never tried before. And to be quite honest, I haven't had this either until maybe a few months ago. And so I've had it, and it has turned into one of my favorites. Like, if I'm at the alphabet store and it's there, I might just have to come home with a bottle.
I feel like I've maybe had it in the form of a shot at a bar at some point without really realizing it, but I don't know that I've ever just sipped on it.
I would tell you the first time I ever tasted it. I tasted it at an FOP Halloween party in 2005. Someone bought me a shot of it, and I remember it being awful. Like, one of the worst things I've ever drank.
Was I there?
Yeah, of course you were there.
Did I drink it?
I don't remember you being there. Don't even ask me how I know that randomness, but you were there at the party for sure.
But not at the said time you were drinking.
Correct. I just happened to go to the
I
back.
was probably on the dance floor.
That's right. Breaking it down. Getting jiggy with it.
What's in a Irish car bomb? Guinness and what?
It's a Irish car bomb. Isn't that Guinness and
Bailey's?
Bailey's.
Yeah. I've had a few of those in my day.
But isn't there something called a baby Guinness, which is also delicious?
I don't know. I hate Guinness.
I
don't like Guinness at all.
Well, I didn't either until I got mature and older and refined palate.
I don't like Guinness and I don't like Irish car bombs.
Good, we'll do
but
a
I used
Guinness
to drink
episode.
them. People used to, I don't know why that became the...
You don't need to do an episode on what Kevin actually does like.
Well, that'll be short.
I like ketchup.
And who are y'all hearing over there? Ooh, that's the third person of the podcast. That's our in-house Jamie. His name's Bo.
Welcome, Bo.
All right, so we're going to try something today that we're going to pull out of the Maluna floor cooler. And here it is. It's called Jameson
Triple distilled
Irish Whiskey.
It says it's a smooth Irish whiskey made... Wait, what?
Made the John Jameson way since 1780. That's a long time.
1780.
Damn.
They've been doing it a long time. You'd think they'd be good at it by now.
Well, practice makes perfect.
Maybe they will be good at it.
Now, this one here
You actually can open that
has
one
an old
without
twist top.
breaking your tooth off and hit yourself in the eyeball.
You want to smell it?
Sure.
Here you go.
There you go.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
That smells pretty smooth.
I don't think you're going to be disappointed.
Color check.
So this is 40% by volume, which we did not talk about blackened earlier.
So this, you know how we always talk about the scents and all? This really does smell like an oak flavor to me. And I know that it might have nothing to do with Jameson. I don't know if it's in oak barrels or anything, but this smells like an oak type thing to me.
This may sound stupid, but maybe it's not in an oak barrel because I don't know if they have oak trees in Ireland.
Back in 1780.
Think about it.
I don't know either.
I mean, trees weren't in the certain part of oak trees weren't in the certain part of Nova Scotia until Oak Island. Have you not ever seen the?
How do you know that?
Well, because they brought them over and they planted those oak trees. That's why they call it Oak Island because they're indigenous to that part.
Did they ever find that treasure, by the way?
By God, they're still looking.
I watched that show for like the first season, and I just was like, I just can't watch it.
I still
anymore.
watch it.
They're never going to
They're
find
going to dig deep enough to hit the
China.
devil's gate.
They're going to be in China.
Like, Satan, it's us. Buried somewhere on the island.
That show makes me so mad. They have spent like $78 million trying to find $1 million. I don't even know what's on there.
But they found a wood fragment that doesn't belong deep below the surface.
And then they found that...
A button.
They found it was like where the water come in. It was like a booby trap, and somebody dug and the water come in.
I love the dude with the metal detector that walks around and says,
Yeah.
he goes, oh, I got something. He's digging and he's like, it's a button.
And then the other guy's over there like, oh, I lost. That's from my jeans.
He's like, oh, it's a fascinating find. That definitely leads us to more questions.
Yeah.
Bless their hearts. At any rate, back to...
Sorry.
Bo's raise your hand. Go ahead.
Jameson is mostly aged in used bourbon barrels from America and sherry barrels from France.
Sherry
Sherry barrels.
from France.
So your oak hint
knew it.
It has nothing to do with Ireland. You know why? Because they don't grow oak trees.
You know, I don't know that.
I don't know that.
But I trust you because you miraculously, the episode before this, knew something about the bourbon we were drinking that I didn't believe.
That's right. And by the way, Bo, he's got Google over there. So let's try it. You ready?
Yep.
2 native? Yeah, not used for whiskey. Here you go. Cheers.
Cheers. Wow, that's good.
Isn't that
That's
delicious?
good. That's for real good.
Yep. You're
Go
welcome.
ahead and fill me up, would you? That one's good.
It is very good.
That's the smoothest one I've had out of everything, I think.
Well, I mean, you say that on every episode. So it's definitely
It's
smoothest
because
one we've had in this
better.
episode.
We're getting better ones each time, I think.
To me, this is super smooth. It goes down easy. It doesn't burn. It has a nice little finish. I mean, I like it.
Is it possible that when we started this venture,
Okay.
I did not drink bourbon?
Correct.
We've been doing this for a while now. Is it possible that I'm just becoming more of a bourbon drinker, so now I'm starting to enjoy them, or is it that the ones we're tasting are better?
I think it's probably a combination of both. I think, like, even though we've been doing this and we've been sampling more than I ever thought that we would, I mean, I still can't taste those undernotes of clove and nutmeg and all the other stuff. But I think it's probably a combination of both. I can tell you if something's harsh. Like,
Yeah, like
I don't give a damn how many of these we do. Creek water's never going to be good.
no Creek Water and no Jefferson's Ocean.
I know. What a shame, too.
Should we revisit Jefferson's Ocean on another episode?
Maybe we should.
Maybe we should.
Because you still have some, right?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not touched it since we stopped drinking it.
I don't blame you.
Like 40 episodes ago. So this one, I said it about Blackened, which we had on the show. This, honestly, though, I like better. This is probably the first one I've ever tasted, and just being 100% true, I would pour this over ice and drink it.
You really?
Yeah.
It's to me, it's a very easy,
It's super
smooth drink.
It is. It's super
simple.
smooth.
What I have found during our tasting episodes is that my sweet spot for me and my palate, what I like, is between that 80 and 90 proof.
Yeah. What's this one?
This is 40%, so 80.
Okay. Yeah, this one's good.
I don't think you could go wrong, and it's not very expensive. It's like $27 a bottle.
So there are different Jamesons,
Yes.
obviously. So is this like a particular, like if someone's looking for it, do we look for the green Jameson?
So this
Do
is
we-
triple distilled, and I believe there's like an original, maybe not called original, and then there's one that is also very good that is set in stout barrels. I think that's right. Bo, can you check that out? And see, well, when I tell you something, I like to know that I'm telling you the truth.
He's factual.
I cannot stand.
Oh, Captain Factual over here.
Well, I believe in facts.
I actually really enjoy this.
You want to chaw on it?
And I think this is what you gave me for Christmas, so thanks.
It is. Merry Christmas.
Boy, that's good. That is good. I like it.
Yeah, I mean,
I like it a lot.
So I
Put a little
hadn't-
ice in mine and make it be like a real drink.
Here you go. Will you hit me some of that? So I had never really tried like Jameson, like we're drinking it today, before until a friend of mine, Matt Kennedy, brought it up to me and said, you should really try this. And I was like, really? He was like, yeah, it's his house whiskey. So when he comes home, if he's pouring, this is like what he pours. And so thanks, Matt. Shout out to you for bringing this to my attention, and it is delicious. So the Jameson habit that I'm forming is not my fault; it's your fault. So thank you for that.
Yeah, I really do. I think this is good. Out of you made fun of me, but I think this really is the smoothest one out of everything.
Until the next episode. Just kidding.
There's Jameson's original,
Jameson's original,
crested,
crested,
black barrel,
black barrel,
cask,
Oh, Black Barrel, wham blam.
oh, black barrel, makers, signature.
Makers series,
Okay,
18-year-old,
18-year-old.
18-year-old Bow Street release, however you say
we'll call it Bow Street Release, and then that's what you have to drink.
Yeah.
Yep. But at the local Alphabet store, you get the stout, and you can find the triple distilled, and you can find the original.
So this,
Explain what an alphabet store is, because I think alphabet's only in certain states.
Yeah, so Alphabet, like here in North Carolina, we have the ABC store. We call it the Alphabet store. If you're around mixed party that you don't want to say you're going to the liquor store. Where you live, there's a good chance you can go to your local grocery store and buy it.
mm-hmm.
Or,
like I'm heading out to CVS, grab some bourbon.
Yeah, I'm going to go get my antifungal and bourbon. I'll be back.
I just find it so interesting that people can buy their bourbon at their just regular old grocery store.
I know. What would it like to be free in America? Buy what you want, where you want.
I'm not going to comment.
Can I get my CBD there too? Yes, you can.
So, Jameson, triple distilled.
Yep. 40% by volume.
So, sometimes I throw this out there for you non-bourbon drinkers, and you want to try something that's easy to kind of get you started. I would say this one is a perfect buy for you. It is very smooth. It's especially now that I've actually done it over the rocks. It's just watered down just enough that it's just like a very easy drinking. It's just got that hint of the bourbon flavor to let you know what you're drinking, but it's definitely not overpowering. It's super smooth. This is going to probably be a staple at my house for sure.
So when Sips, Riffs, and Flix goes on a tour of Scotland and Ireland, we're definitely going to have to stop off at the Middleton Distillery in Middleton, or it's in Cork, Ireland. I think that's it, right? Cork, Ireland. Either way, we may see you in the future. So,
all right.
Yeah. So, Jameson whiskey. Would you walk across the street for it?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
100%.
I'm going to, next time I go, I'm going to, well, I mean, hopefully that bottle lasts a while, but next time I go shopping, I'll probably buy one of those to keep. I might make that my house bourbon as well. I'm going to get an engraved, it's a whiskey.
It's a whiskey. Yeah. See?
I'm going to pour that in my engraved decanter that I'm going to order today.
I hear there's a place you can get that. But anyway, so yeah, thanks everybody. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Tell us what your, if you like Jameson or not, or if I'd like to try that 18. Yeah. I've never seen it or heard of it before.
Me neither. And if there's, if there's something you think is comparable to Jameson that you think we should try, and as usual, subscribe. Subscribe is actually important.
It's hugely important.
If you could definitely subscribe if you have not, and then share, comment what your favorite thing to drink is. Maybe we can try it on some upcoming episodes. Yep. As always, thank you to our sponsors and our fans that continue to send us things and things to try. And I think that's it for another round.
Yeah. So also, if you drink way too much Jameson, maybe overindulge, polish it off with the BioLite.
IV in a bottle. Should I?
Woo! Ready?
All right. Yeah, I think that's it. So thank y'all for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.